equation is always ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then if you solve for x, that's our quadratic formula, is always this. So that's our quadratic formula. Let me concentrate here. I will solve back. So I'm saying that we can write we can write it as minus b over 2a plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a is correct. Also, we can still write it as square root b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Yes, because square root of 4a squared is 2a. So which is minus b over 2a plus or minus square root b squared, as dividing each by that, b squared over dividing each of these by 4a squared, 4a squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. So which is now, we can write this as minus half b over a plus or minus square root b over 2a all squared minus c over a. We are still correct. So let's now say let b over a be b and c over a be k. We see that, remember our quadratic formula. Our quadratic formula is as squared plus bs plus equal to 0. You now see that we can still write it as dividing both sides by a. The quadratic equation is x squared plus b over ax plus c over a equal to 0. I divided both sides of the quadratic equation by a, so they are the same. So remember, we say let b over a be b. So we have x squared plus bx plus c over a is k equal to 0. So we now write, therefore, what do you notice from here? Our quadratic formula is written in a very concise way as the quadratic formula is now x equals minus half b, or maybe minus b over 2 plus or minus square root minus b over 2 all squared so whatever that is here, square it, minus k. So it's easier to remember the quadratic formula like this than the former one. So example, if you have, it has to solve x squared plus 6x minus 2 equal to 0. So as well, you have to solve without wasting time. Applying this, our b is 6 and our k is minus 2. So we have minus 6 over 2 plus or minus square root minus 6 over 2 all squared minus minus 2. So our answer, remember, this x equals, so we have x equal to this minus 3 plus or minus this is minus 3 squared is 9 plus 2. So which is now equal to minus 3 plus or minus square root 11. So it's easier to, maybe you are given 4x squared minus 16x minus maybe 3 equal to 0. We're asked to solve this. So the first thing, remember, for us to use this formula, the coefficient of x squared must be 1. It must be 1. So coefficient here must be 1. So we have, divide both side by 4. We have x squared minus 4x minus 3 over 4 equal to 0. So therefore x is now minus 4 over 2 plus or minus square root minus 3 is 2. So we have 2 squared minus k is minus, so we have plus 3 over 4. So we have these 2 plus or minus 4 plus 3 over 4, which is 2 plus or minus square root 16. We have 19 over 4. So our answer is just square root of 4 is 2. So 2 plus or minus square root 19 over 2. So that's our answer. So the best, you notice that this is easier to memorize, though I'm taking time to, because I'm teaching, so I take time to explain. But you can visualize the answer easily than using the original quadratic formula. Because whatever that is here, the square, whatever that is here, the square is here minus k. So it's easy.